just incredible to watch. But I cannot let you go. We've had a little bit of your chat with Nathan Chen already on the program, but finally got his hands on gold. Have his feet touched the floor yet?
Yeah, you were speaking about records. We saw Nathan Chen set a world record here at these games. My crew and I, Amanda, we drove 5 hours round trip from the mountains here to go down to Beijing to meet up with the Quad King. He said he has not slept much. This is someone who, as a kid, predicted he was going to be an Olympian one day. When he was 10 years old, he was born and raised in Salt Lake, and his current coach was in California. But Mom found a way to help Nathan pursue his passion. We talked about that and his inspiring win, not even 24 hours after he won that gold.
It's hard to put into words, It's a lot of years of work, a lot of people supporting me, a lot of, I know cliche, but blood, sweat, and tears, and just many, many years. I started when I was 3 years old, and my mom's been with me ever since literally day one, and even until now, on the phone with me, hey, what did you do in practice? How did this go? How did that go? So it means a lot to be able to have such a great team around me and, to finally get this thing that we've all dreamed about for a long time.
For those who've never heard the backstory,
yeah.
How do you describe who this woman is? What's Mom meant to you?
I mean, she means everything to my career, to my life. She's definitely the hardest working person I've ever met. And she really instilled that in me and the rest of my siblings at a very young age. She definitely didn't want us to do anything that we didn't love. But if we were to do something, we have to do it better than we've ever done. She holds a very high standard for all of us. Bottom line is, she just wants us to be the best that we can be. And I think without that, there's no way I would have been able to make it to where I am now.
When you think back at all the things that she's done and sacrificed, what's something that stands out and say, my goodness, she really loves me?
Everything, man, everything. But to start, I mean, there's too many things that she's done, but a really big thing is when I was around 10 years old. I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, but the coach that I'm currently with is based in California, and I really wanted the opportunity to work with this coach. But one, we weren't really in a great financial place to be able to move to California and work with a coach in California. Ice time is significantly cheaper in Salt Lake than it is in California. But she still scrapped together as many dollars as she could and would drive me from Utah to California, back to Utah to California, back to Utah to California, over and over and over. Racked up hundreds of thousands of miles on her Prius, but we made it back and forth, and just goes to show she didn't, any hour of the day, whether it's 3 a.m., she's just trugging along in the car and getting me to my training sessions. So it's just unreal. I don't know if I was a parent. I mean, I'm obviously not a parent, but I can't even imagine, sacrificing that much out of my life to help. But for her to just completely, not a second thought, just immediately, yeah, you need to go. All right, let's go. Hop in the car. Let's go to California. It's just unreal.
No, man, Nathan Chen may seem superhuman, as stoic as they come, but I did find out he is human. He actually cries, he told me, and in fact, he cried before these games. He had some rough practices, but he pulled it together, and he's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, and you can actually see that the weight has lifted off his shoulders. Such a contrast from you speaking to him there to when we met up with him 4 years ago after the disappointment in Pyeongchang.